Everybody remember, this is not my audio. Thank you. Remember, this is not my audio. Let's get started.
Roblox made the whole catalog look a little bit weird. It's so much more stuff I want to talk about after I ask you to subscribe because I am a little sick right now. So, if you subscribe, I will be not sick anymore, guys. That's totally how it works. That's not how it works, but like, please subscribe. Anyways, guys, oh my god. Let's go on to the first story, which just happens to be something that's not a big deal at all, but it is kind of cool for developers, and it's basically this tweet right here from Bloxy News that says, the gamepad emulator in Roblox Studio now supports VR controllers, making development even easier and more accessible than ever for experiences with support for virtual reality, which is actually pretty sick because, yeah, a lot of people don't have VR headsets, but maybe want to make a VR game for some reason, or people might just have games that, you know, can support VR, but they don't really have a VR, or they don't want to, like, use their VR to test it because, dude, dude, developing a VR game has got to be probably one of the most, like, annoying things ever, dude. Having to put on the headset every time you want to test your game, oh my days, that's probably so annoying. But now you don't have to do that. You can just, you know, use the control emulator on Roblox Studio, which is pretty cool. Now, I think it's in beta. It's not, like, fully out yet, or maybe it is fully out yet. I'm not sure. Let me check. Oh, no, yeah, it's a studio beta, so it is in beta. But yeah, pretty cool either way. I think that's actually pretty nice to see, and, yeah, W, I don't know. It's a cool little small update for people that want to make VR games but don't really have a VR headset, or people that just hate testing games in VR because it's annoying. But now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be another cool development update that is actually, really cool. Because basically, Roblox has updated their text chat service, which if you don't know, not that long ago, I think it was like a week or so ago now, maybe 2 actually, Roblox announced that they were going to be removing the old chat from the game in favor of the new chat system, because the old chat system hasn't really been in use for like many years, and it's also not really like as secure or like updatable as the new text chat service, so they wanted to remove it, and a lot of people were sad, but they fixed it. They fixed the big problems with it, and now it seems like they're making even more updates to the new text chat service that make it actually like sick. So let me just show you real quick. So Bloxy News tweeted out this: channel tabs and UI gradients are now available for Roblox experiences using text chat service. Now, the whole gradient thing is pretty cool because they include this image right here where they show someone's name with the color gradient on it. That's actually really cool, dude. And I just know so many games are gonna have like a game pass for colored names now, all because of this update. That's kind of funny. But then you can also add channels, which is also really sick. As you can see here, this person has a general tab, a tab, and I guess these are usernames at the top, which is pretty sick because this was actually in the old text chat, I believe, and it wasn't on the new one, but it seems like Roblox has added it to the new one, and it looks really cool. So now, yeah, there's genuinely no reason to use the old text chat service because I think every single feature from the old text chat service is now on the new text chat service. Honestly, just a big W from Roblox, to be honest. And now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be the big stuff, because someone got terminated, and that someone is an admin that uploaded an item that was supposed to go on sale sometime recently. Basically, not that long ago, I talked about the clockwork golden shades. It was something that we all kind of knew was coming very soon. It was going to be one of those items that you pay like $100 for. It was going to be stupid, but also kind of cool. But ever since it's gotten uploaded, it's been getting deleted a bunch because I'm guessing a lot of people are just reporting this item through the DSA report form, and it's getting banned because Roblox thinks it's like a clone, when in reality it was literally uploaded by Roblox. So as you can see, here's one screenshot of what it looks like now, I'm pretty sure, where yeah, it just says the item is content deleted. But on top of all of this, the admin that actually uploaded this item for Roblox also got terminated for it. As you can see from this Rollymon's tweet, it says Roblox admin Slurrosaurus has just popped up as deleted. This may be because of bad actors constantly falsely taking down the texture for the golden clockwork shades. Which, yeah, is kind of crazy that this is even possible. But yeah, the admin that uploaded is in fact terminated right now. They will obviously get unbanned because this isn't like, I don't know, they didn't actually break any rules. But it's kind of just funny. It's funny to see how bad Roblox's moderation is, or maybe just how good it is, I guess. Because like they're pretty vigilant, I guess. But they're so vigilant that it's actually like falsely banning people like pretty frequently, which is not good. But yeah, that's funny. But now we can move on to the next thing, which is actually pretty cool because it got a lot of likes and a lot of attention on Twitter. Because basically, someone just posted a screenshot of Oblivious HD being online a couple hours ago on Roblox. Now, I'm not sure if Oblivious HD just like signs on every once in a while. I assume he does, but looking at this tweet, all of the comments are basically just being like, no way, he's back. So maybe he doesn't log on to Roblox ever. I'm not sure. But either way, day ago, or 2 days ago, he was online, which is pretty cool. Last seen 2021. So maybe he does not log in anymore? I'm not sure. Or maybe that's when his last video was uploaded? I'm not sure, dude. But man, that's just insane if true. And I wonder if he is working on something, because Oblivious HD has tweeted before, I'm pretty sure. He just hasn't uploaded. Oh wow, no, he actually hasn't tweeted. He hasn't tweeted since 2021. It's been 3.5 years, bro. Holy crap, bro. But now he is logged on to Roblox, and I just wonder if that means that something is happening, or if he just was bored and he logged on to see what's going on. But yeah, that's what's going on with Oblivious HD. He just was online, and that's it. That's really it. And now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be Roblox changing these pants to be 5 Robux instead of 1, which is really annoying, because for the longest time, Roblox has had a set of free pants. You go to classic pants, and then you go to low to high. You see there's like a bunch of free pants here, but then eventually some of these free pants actually went 1 Robux, because I guess they weren't supposed to be free in the first place, and it was these ones right here. But now Roblox has changed it so that these pants that were 1 Robux are now 5 Robux, which kind of sucks. Why would they do that? But yeah, you can see in this tweet here, if I translate it, it says Roblox recently increased the price of its 2 cheapest items, jeans and black dresses, from 1 Robux to 5 Robux. Therefore, these pants now comply with the minimum price of 5 Robux that already exists for players. So yeah, now I'm pretty sure these items were uploaded by Roblox, if I'm not mistaken. But man, it just kind of stinks, man. And now they're 5 Robux, and it's probably not worth it to buy it. To be honest, I mean, you can just buy like any of these free. They kind of like do the same thing, to be honest. Yeah, that's what's going on with that. Rest in peace to those pants. And now we can move on to the next story, which just happens to be Roblox kind of ruining the catalog, but also it kind of looks a little better. And you can really notice it when you go to the character section of Roblox, because everything is kind of bluish now. I'm not sure if I like how the characters look in specific, but yeah, Roblox changed like the view of like stuff in like item thumbnails. I don't know how to explain it. And they also changed the lighting for it, so it looks a little bit weird. I don't know. It looks kind of odd. Like, I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of this or not. I think it's like not that big of a deal, but also I don't know. It looks a little weird, don't it? It looks fake. Like, it doesn't look like Roblox to me anymore. And yeah, you can see a lot of people complaining about it on Twitter. But now we can move on to the next and last story, I think, unless something else happens. Where basically Roblox released a brand new update that we've all kind of been waiting for since RDC. Culling. Now that is very, very confusing for most people, and it is very, very confusing for me, but doing a little bit more reading into it, you can kind of understand what this does, and you can kind of understand that this update is sick. So it basically says here in the Blocks of These tweet that when this option is enabled, the engine will detect objects that are not currently visible and will not render them, drastically improving performance for players, which is insane. Because for the longest time on Roblox, whenever you load into a game, most things in the workspace are loaded by default. For the longest time, whenever you'd play games with big maps, there would be a lot of performance issues because you'd be loading stuff at all times, even if you weren't looking at it. And a lot of games would have to like implement their own version of this, I guess. But now it's just like natively in Roblox, and you can enable it in certain experiences. And yeah, this literally just like improves FPS by a mile, because again, you're not rendering anything that you can't see, which is insane for performance. And honestly, the main people I think that are going to have a good time with this update are mobile players, because mobile players are like the main people that probably need this update, because I think like a very large percentage of Roblox players are on low-end phones and like tablets, and this update is going to like probably, I don't know, double their FPS, maybe. I think a little bit less than double, but it's going to make a sizable difference in the FPS department, which is super duper awesome for a lot of people, because even though Roblox is like a somewhat lightweight game, there's a lot of games that do actually require a pretty beefy setup. Like, I still find myself lagging on a lot of Roblox games, and I have a pretty good computer, so I can't imagine how it's like on mobile for some people. But this update, when it is fully released and used by developers, it's going to change Roblox in a very sizable way for people on low-end devices, which is awesome. But now we can move on to the next story, which is an update to the thing that I talked about in my last video, where basically Roblox made an update where certain games are now no longer to be played by people under 13, right? And honestly, this update on the surface seemed kind of good. I mentioned in my video, though, that there is some problems with like drawing games being potentially banned, but ever since this update got announced, so much more stuff has came out, such as, you know, games like Please Donate apparently getting affected by this. I left a little pinned comment on my video about that, but I really wanted to just talk about it in a video format because this sucks. If Please Donate is actually affected by this whole 13 plus like update thingamajig, I'm kind of disappointed, because Please Donate is not like a bad game. I think it's completely fine to be played by most audiences, and I think it's shouldn't even be classified as a social hangout game. Kinda is, but like, why not make another genre for like donation games? Because that's like a genre in itself, you know? Another thing is that a lot of technically social hangout games are not correctly categorized as social hangouts. Like in my previous video, I mentioned Meep City, and a lot of other people are kind of mentioning that as well, about how like, okay, Meep City is somehow allowed, but Please Donate isn't. That's stupid. And honestly, I agree. I hope Roblox does clarify a lot of stuff with this update, because it is very promising, but also there is some issues that are popping up, such as, you know, Please Donate apparently getting affected by this update, which is not good.